Remember these images? The common cold was a rarity last summer as most of us stayed home or masked up. But this summer, the colds are coming back, and some are more intense than ever. A very healthy Gina Silva live on this story tonight. Gina.
Hopefully I can remain that way. Alex, doctors are warning this summer cold could be the worst it's ever been. We spoke with a woman who's been sick now for 20 days.
I have been down and I have not had energy. I've been sick. I've been congested. I can't sleep well.
A nasty cold has knocked down Holly Rydell of Redondo Beach. She's been posting about it on social media to warn her friends.
It's a horrible, horrible virus, whatever this one is.
She's not alone in her suffering. Doctors across the country are seeing a spike in the number of people coming down with respiratory illnesses.
This particular strain seems to have more prolonged symptoms. Patients are presenting with body aches, just feeling very fatigued, tired, and having significant amount of nasal congestion and respiratory symptoms.
Dr. Hector Castillo is the director of family practice at Dignity Health California Hospital. He says the record-setting fires on the West Coast, the Delta variant, and additional viruses other than COVID-19 are causing symptoms in both the upper and lower respiratory tracts.
Avoid being outdoors as much as possible, especially if you have allergies or if you have an immune-compromised state.
Truth is, our immune system, which we protected for more than a year through isolation and mask wearing, isn't quite prepared for these viruses.
Now that we are coming out of our homes, the usual viruses that are in the community, any pollen, any dust, any ashes, will trigger these respiratory symptoms.
What is your advice to avoid getting this summer cold?
Number one, if you are going to go out, I would highly recommend that you wear your mask, that you perform good hand hygiene, make sure that you're eating healthy, getting plenty of rest.
I want people to be careful. We don't know what these new viruses do. I'm still not well.
Now, the symptoms for a cold and COVID-19 can be very similar, and that's why Dr. Castillo, as well as other medical professionals, urge people that when you start to feel sick, go ahead and take a COVID test just to be sure. I'll send it back to you in the studio, Alex.
Although you think about last year, there were so many predictions that it was going to be the worst cold and flu season ever, and then it turned out to be the best.
In fact, the doctor says that during 2020, there were no cases of flu that he can remember, a cold, anything like that. And that's because he says, most of us were at home. We were protecting ourselves.
Yeah.
But now that we're going out into the public, we are not quite prepared for that.
Yeah, reminder to wash your hands again. Gina, thank you.